Sean, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fact.
He's definitely impressive.
Yes, I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near... But, do you...
I don't need a...
Yes, I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but... if in some small way the boy's presence can help, I hope you'll keep an open mind.
Sean.
I often wonder what the Institute's founders would think of our accomplishments.
Almost done. It's an honor to have this primary drive
Hi, Doc.
servo.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, when Father... If you don't...
Uh-huh. I just wanted to find my son.
Now that you... Now, as you might...
Right.
We maintain and upgrade... There's a lot of machinery... The work we do. So...
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. Take your time. If there's anything else you'd like...
It must be a challenge to meet the power...
Absolutely. Over the years, when necessary. Fortunately, it's a good thing to... You don't even... That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about it. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course. all looking forward to
Is it
working.
true food supplement 77 has been discounted? That was my favorite one.
I would be happy to request a bioscience division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Dr. Lee.
Nothing.
Oh, it's you.
At this point, she's just doing
You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
Uh-huh. I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time. I've been looking over my shoulder.
Mm-hmm. I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
You should return to the Brotherhood.
Even if I wanted to return to them.
Mm-hmm. The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. But still, how can I turn...
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons. You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn...
Uh-huh.
All those innocent people up there. Yet we hide down here. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the... If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Привет. Кто? Как я могу угадать, если я... не знаю я. А, привет. Я вот Fallout стримлю.
No visible reaction to the case. You know the protocol, sir. Authorized
All
personnel.
systems nominal.
Как дела?
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together?
You're here.
They're
Glad you
dragging
made
their
it.
feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Please don't.
So,
There's enough
here you
friction
are.
as it is between
Just a nail.
us and pretty much
I'll be
all the
upfront
other
with you.
departments.
Despite your relation, I'm sure you understand.
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped
Вот
synths
это да, вот
that are
это
hiding among the
вспоминаю,
human
очень
population
классно
on the
было.
surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain
Я,
here.
короче, хочу
We can't allow
сделать
sophisticated
за
institute technology to fall into the wrong
концовку
hands.
за
The
институт,
results
а
could
потом
be
забросать.
disastrous. Our main instrument, coursers, hunt down and reclaim synths. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration. But I gather you know all this. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeat.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a courser should be more than a match for any single. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run.
Пока.
Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now.
Very well.
Скорее ебал, мэн. Ебал, блин. Лох. Дебил, лох. Чмо.
Nothing to report, sir.
Репорт. А? А, хорошо. Я иду поем. Оп. Где здесь?
I hope I'll prove a useful test of
Извините.
doctor.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything...
Hey,
I
Doc.
wonder how the
Welcome.
Warwick family is
So
doing.
good to have you here.
Young
Dr.
Wally must
Clayton,
be close to
I
town.
can't wait.
It's remarkable.
I
that
look
any
forward
child
to-
can
In that case,
survive.
as the name of our most important... To that end,
Right.
we've even started... You probably...
Seems like there's nothing you guys...
Hard.
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in.
Great. In any case...
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself. He's our top bio... Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. You won't find better med...
Hold it right there.
Is there a problem?
Routine security check. See anything suspicious lately?
Suspicious? What do you mean by suspicious?
I mean, like dodging my questions.
No, nothing to report, sir. If I see something, I'll be sure to come right to you.
You do that. I'd hate to find your name on a repurpose list.
I wouldn't be here, not for your son.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand.
Sure. You've got technology.
I'm glad you... Ultimately, all are, unfortunately, as remarkable as our sin. The superior...
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a...
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know a rogue synth. His memories have been erased, and his identity under his leadership. The Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to the battalion. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
А? Так, а що мені треба було робити? То уроки вже закончились. А ви там сиділи же ж. Ну так. А що ти хочеш? Пошли до мене.
This really is a matter.
Подожди, може ти подзвониш? Подожди, не виключайся, не виключайся. Ля-ля. Ля.
Are you following? This really is a matter of importance. Are you following? This really is a matter of importance. I hope you're not too overwhelmed. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
You win. Карамба, тебе представляют. Бум. Да. Який? Кого бы мне взять?
always another fight ahead of us.
With your reconnoitering,
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy.
Well done, Knight. As soon as she's been under the Institute's influence for the last
No.
decade, and we can't afford to take any chances.
Whoa.
Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to, once again, Knight, you don't...
Hallo? Wat is dat? Опа. Сейчас я иду сюда, бля. Ну. Да, вот так вот. Оп. Да. Опа. Бежим. Опа. Опа. О, нормально.
Another synths with plastic. Faces.
Опа. Give me
the heck out.
Опа.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you.
I wasn't worried. After all,
I have confidence in every... Speaking of tech, I'm dying to find...
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the... Before we... I'm sure the instant... After that, in the meantime, I've got a new... So, I bet...
Whatever it is?
It will. Come on.
Right.
Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now the Pridwin...
Найди наушники.
Might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Пидорас, блядь. Что делаешь? Гнида. Incorporated. Открой. Что это такое?
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave.
Я понял.
It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal.
Да.
Unfortunately,
Я понял.
Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line
Именно.
of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together.
Я понял.
And if you think that was easy,
Хорошо.
try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blinded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse.
I wish I had your because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts full. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again.
Бля.
The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile.
There's gotta be...
I do. As much as I hate to admit it, luckily you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Оп. Бегу, ёбаный, бля. Пиздец. Пам-пам-пам-пам-пам. Пам-пам-пам-пам-пам-пам-пам. Ха, мусорщики, ёбаный. Оп. Куда? Опа. Да.
Едем дальше. На стоянке грузовиков «Красная ракета» вы встретите вашего самого приятного сотрудника Сина. Она будет любить вас таким, какой вы есть, и все, что ей нужно делать. Она не будет смотреть на вас косо, если вы где-то кого-то обидите. А ее способности прокачиваются в журнале умений и открываются впервые на 4-м уровне харизмы. После этого вы сможете прокачать ее способности на 9-м и 25-м уровнях соответственно. Это неплохой танк, а также возможность переносить кучу вещей. Вы сможете одеть на нее специальную броню, сделав ее еще более выносливой в боях. Ну что ж, с этим...
Attention! This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
What changed your mind?
Nothing changed my mind. I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood, and I've kept my end of the bargain.
Do I need to remind you why you made that promise in the first place?
No, that won't be necessary. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online. But we'll get
Hello! Я понял. Alright.
Don't worry. Well, you'll get used to sleeping comfortably.